It's Friday night and we got 7 games for you on the go. Let's get right to it. My name is Andreas Sachenko and you're watching the KHL Update. We head over to Khabarovsk first, where more take on their arch rivals Admiral in the second game of the back-to-back series. Tigers won the first game 3-1 2 days ago. But tonight it's Admiral who get on the board first. Alexander Chernikov gives the puck to Alexander Streltsov, who tries to beat his twin brother Vasily in the slot, but the puck goes in off a defenseman's skate. He'll take it, 1-0 Admiral. Ahead to the third, Amoro in a counter-attack. Bogdan Patekin shoots from the left wing, but Nikita Serebrikov makes a neat bad save. Even to the period, Alexander Gorshkov fires it from the right circle. The puck hits the post and goes back into play. So unlucky. Late in regulation, Amor go all in and pull the net matter for the extra attacker to get a 6-on-4-man advantage, but that doesn't do them any good. Goran Tropov scores a shorty on the empty net to seal the deal. Nikita Serebrikov stops 37 shots for his first shutout of the year, and Armor will take it 2-0 on the road. While now in Novosibirsk, where Sibir play host to Nefta Gimek. This one starts with a beaut. Nikolai Demidov picks up the puck after a face-off in the defensive end, goes coast to coast with it, and beats Ilyuzhov for his first of the season. Unreal! The Wolves get back even late in the second period. Mikhail Rokhama sets up Josef Ustinin in the slot for a power play goal. And then it goes off the rails in the third frame. Just 3 minutes in, Nikolai Demidov scores his second of the game from the high slot. Can you tell this guy's a defenseman? A couple of seconds later, Josef Ustinin scores his second of the night as well. He finds loose puck in front of the net and sends it past Alexei Krasikov. Just after that, Sibir get the third lead of the game as they convert on a power play. Nikolai Demidov slides it to Alex Piganovich, who blasts it on net, and Nikita Mikhailov scores on the rebound. Less than 5 to go in regulation, Josef Ustinin completes his first career KHL hat-trick as he slams it past Krasikov from the point. This one is tied at 3s now. And then Maxim Ignatovich gets 2 minor penalties in a row in the final minutes of the period, and the Wolves make him pay. Sergei Sherubzyanov sends a bomb past Krasikov from the blue line, and that's the game-winning goal. Sibir give up 3 leads and end up with their 6th consecutive loss. And that's it for head coach Vladimir Zinov Jr., who was fired right after the game. 4-3 is your final. We travel to Astana, Kazakhstan now, where Boris meet Torpedo. The visitors get on the board first on this one. Igor Rakov finds wide open Dmitry Markovin in the slot, pass in front, and it's in the back of the net a split second later. Boris get back even early in the second period with a power play marker. Andre Patterson swings it over to Patrice Cormier at the other side of the ring, and Cormier scores his third of the year. Early in the third frame, Boris go back on the power play and grab the lead. Brendan Bachensky drops it for Matt Fradden, who takes a few strides with a high slot and risks it past Stanislav Galimov. They secure the win with not 1 but 2 empty netters. Brendan Bachensky and Andre Patterson get the goals, and this one is in the books. Boris 4, Torpedo 1. And now to Ufa for a blockbuster game. It's the first green rivalry of the season. Salavat Yulaev go up against reigning champions Akbars. And there's a lot of scoring. It all starts halfway through the first period. Alexander Kadekin bounces on the rebound in the slot and gets the second of the year. Late in the period, Vladimir Tkachov picks up the puck in the court as his deposition give him a red carpet welcome to the slot, and he has no trouble netting his first of the season. Absolutely horrible defensive play by Akbars, and Salavat lead 2-0 after 20. Even through the second period, Salavat make it 3-0 as they convert on a power play. Linus Ulmerk finds the back of the net while Jonas Kampanen draws the only assist on the play. Ulmerk has now scored 300 points in the K. 3 minutes later, Akbars get on the board as well. Down puts it on net from the point, and Artem Lukayanov keeps it home. But with just 3 seconds remaining to play in the period, Anton Bordasov gets another power play goal, their third of the night. Bordasov scores his 6th of the year, and Salavat lead by 3 heading into the third. And that's when the tables turn. First, Rob Klinkhammer chips it in from the blue pen and pulls Akbars back to within 2. 3 minutes later, Irji Sekic beats Anto Londor in the slot, and Londor scores his second of the year. All of a sudden, it's a one-goal hockey game now. And with less than 5 minutes remaining in regulation, Akbars get the equalizer. Paul Postma sends Denis Zaripov in on a breakaway, and Zaripov makes it look so easy. 4-4, and this one will go to the shootout. And Akbars will get the extra point too. Alexander Burmistov scores the winner in the 5th round, and Kazan take the first green rivalry of the season, 5-4 in the shootout. We'll make a stop in Podolsk, Moscow region now, where Vidas lays him up against Yukirit. It turns out to be a pretty lopsided affair. The Jesters open up the score in buck 14 into the first. Brian O'Neill circles the net and beats Yoni Ortio on the short side. With 22 seconds remaining to be played in the second, they make it 2-0. Sabi Lepisto takes a snapshot from the high slot and gets his first goal of the year. It comes with a power play. 2.5 minutes into the second period, the gap increases to 3-0. Marco Antila carries the puck in on an odd-man rush and sieves it through Yoni Ortio. Late in the period, Yukirit make it 4-0 as defenseman Oliver Lauritsen gets his first of the season. Lukas Jensen draws his second assist of the night on the play. All Vidas can get on this one is a consolation marker by Mark Krivik midway through the third period. Ryan Zapolsky doesn't get a shutout, but still finishes the night with respectable 35 saves, and Yukirit with 4-1 on the road. Next on the menu, St. Petersburg. SKA face Spartak Moscow tonight, and home team gets off to a bad start. Just over 2 minutes into the game, the puck hits rookie Gleb Shashkov and it ends up in the net for his first career KHL goal. 19-year-old Maxim Tsiplakov gets his first point in the league as well, and Spartak go off 1-0. Midway through the period, SKA on a power play, Patrick Kersley fires it from the point, but Julius Hudacek makes a great glove save. A little later, in the dying seconds of the power play, Alexei Kruchinin sends it to the far post for Nikolai Prokhorkin, but Prokhorkin whiffs on the shot and Spartak dodge a bullet. They get even midway through the second period. Pavel Datsuk steals the puck in the neutral zone, wheels in over the blue line, feathers it to Nikita Gusev across the ring, and Gusev nets his fourth of the year. And not even 2 minutes later, Sergei Plotnikov shakes off his defenseman, skates to the slot, and stuffs it past Hudacek. And that's all they're gonna need tonight. SKA get a narrow win on home ice as they take down Spartak 2-1. And there's just one more score to tell you about. Sochi scored twice late in the third and beat Dynamo Minsk 3-1 on the road. And that's it for your KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 3 more games, including Metalurg Tractor and Lokomotiv versus Severstal. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.